only tank the and Lanier and Tony.
When we could be superstars.
I gotta get this off my chest, girl.
I'll forgive you for anything you do, but bitch, if you tell on a nigga, you tore up out here. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
But y'all don't appreciate my presence.
Hey, when I put it on your lip potty, I should've spit on it when I finished, you heard me?
Switch pussy little bitch.
If you my
What you want me to say? Cause I don't wanna talk big, yeah, man. You know it sound me. If I offended anybody, hey, please forgive me, I'm so not sorry. You want smoke, just keep it between me and you to get that pronto. You heard me? They said smoke in the air behind the carry, you heard me? We honor those who honor the truth. Get it on. You switch like a pussy little bitch.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Trigger TV. No dick and ball hat today, baby. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy freaking Sunday. Everybody get up in the motherfucking comments and say happy Sunday. Say what's up to Trigger TV. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to stay in the bushes, baby. You can come on out. Don't be scared. Trigger will treat you nice. Don't worry. I'll treat you with the utmost respect over here. Okay. All right. Let me get this camera. All of a sudden it's like we're all in a bubble now, a circle. And I gotta make sure we get that goddamn line up. It's all about yeah, there we go. Now we popping. See, I had the camera over there last time and you guys just saw the side of my face the whole time. I realized that. So I was like, let me move this camera. But anyway, you guys, I want to give you a trigger warning right off the bat. Trig likes to joke around a lot, have a lot of fun on her streams. It's fun being over here, but it's not fun hearing about Jarvis butts. It was not fun for me. I want to just let you know right now. Damn, this camera is going to make me mad. I just want to let you know right now that, listen, I heard just a few seconds. Hold on. Let's get you right. I heard a few seconds of Jarvis butts leaked jail call that his fiance put up. You know what I'm saying? And I was not very happy, okay, at all. I was not very happy. I was pissed off. I heard just a few seconds and I said, nope, we're going to hear this together. Okay, you guys have probably already heard it, maybe not. And I also want to play and talk about the aunt, okay, the aunt. I want to talk about the aunt. I want to talk about the mother, and I want to talk about the grandma, okay? They're involved, okay? I'm telling, listen, the aunt knew. The mom, Shannon, knew. I don't know if you guys knew this man has over 20 kids, okay? This man also had his first child when he was 13 years old by a 27-year-old woman. So he was also, S age as well, okay? But he has multiple victims, okay? Multiple victims. He has at least 20 kids, they said, okay? So if this man was locked up prior to, like if he was charged for the two victims that they know about, and I know there's more than two, but if he was charged for those two little girls that he did, the 13-year-old, and I think the other one was 8, maybe, okay? If he was charged 20 years, like they do the child abusers, the sexual ones, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the chat. So glad you're here. Listen, if he was charged 20 years for both of them and got 40 years for that, then Ziyah would still be here today. Okay. Allegedly, there was a cousin that came over for a birthday party and she told her mom, because he tried to get her in a room, and do the same thing to her. And that's how it actually first came out. A cousin came over for a birthday party and he tried to get her to go into a room and do that. And then she went to her mom and then the mom told Shannon, which is, Ziyah's mom. Okay. And she did nothing. Okay. They knew that he was a sex offender for 12 years already. The grandma knew, and Shannon knew, which is the mom. And they did nothing. The grandma said, well, people change. He already did his time. You know what I mean? And Shannon just wanted somebody to lay next to her, even if it meant her children being abused. Did you guys know that shit? Did you know that? Did you guys know that? Okay. All right. He has 5 kids with Shannon, okay? Ziyah is not his child, but he has 5 other kids with Shannon, okay? And 20 kids himself. He was SA too. His first child at 13 with a 27-year-old woman. So they taught him this. But listen, he had multiple victims. So if we would have dealt with those two victims and those mothers would have stood up for those two children, Ziyah will be here today. The grandma knew about it and said he changes. Okay? All right? You saying Ziyah's mom lady is missing now? Hell yeah. Did you see the damn video where they were harassing the grandma and them? Yeah, getting in the car and shit. Detroit wants justice now. She was like, I'll throw this burger at you. Yeah, you a cheese ball. Yeah, you're this and that. Yeah, they're harassing them. They're gonna get hurt if they don't get locked up. I'd rather listen. If they ain't no gangster, they better go ahead and have the police go ahead and pick them up. Yeah, I saw it this morning. Yeah, calling them cheese balls and shit, telling them they're gonna throw burgers at him and shit. Grandma rushing to the damn door. She already knew he was a sex offender for 12 years. The last time he registered was 2018. Okay? So he was already in violation of not registering. If we would have dealt with this monster already, she would be alive today. Shannon let this man be around our kids knowing that he was a sex offender, and the grandma knew too. Okay? They also knew about him doing this and having, relations with Ziyah. Like they knew and they did nothing. I believe they knew about this pregnancy too. I believe that. Yeah. The grandma let this happen. And so did the mom. She's responsible too. They both knew. This man has been a sex offender for 12 years. Okay? You got to be kidding me. He murdered that child. Allegedly fed her to an alligator and decapitated her. Allegedly. I'm sick to my stomach, the details. You guys want to hear the leak tape? I want more people to get up in here real quick. Get up in here. I know you guys have probably already heard the leak tape. Put a 1 in the chat if you already heard it. Him talking this shit from the jail. From the jail. He got confident. I want you to hear this shit. I don't care if you heard it or not. We're going to play it. This shit pissed me off. I'm not getting monetized for this video. Sorry, YouTube. Let's play it. Let's get into it. Yeah, Annette and Granny's boyfriend on the... Oh, yeah. No. Listen to this. Listen to this shit. Let me get my shit together. Hold on. Yeah, you just hold on right there. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is crazy. Fiance leaked hate while he's in jail. Let's share this. Let's share this real quick. Yeah. He's so bad. He's such a badass. You don't stand there. I wish they had the DP on you in Detroit. But guess what? It's okay. Detroit wants justice now. Okay? They want justice now. And so does the family. Okay? All right? All right? So does the family. I'm not talking about their family because all their family is guilty. The family's out there in Detroit because they're seeing what's been done. All right? They're seeing what's been done. And these motherfuckers are walking around like it ain't shit. Like they ain't done nothing. You know what I mean? Like shit ain't popping like that. But it is though. It is though. Listen to this. This is Jarvis Butt's fiance. This is the leak tape while he's Jarvis Butt fiance leak calls while he is in jail. He does not hold back. Listen, he mentions Shannon too. Listen. Shannon, which is the mom. All right, he's talking to his fiance. Listen.
Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally
put a 1 in the chat if you can hear it.
Asked me, why am I still fucking with you?
See, bitch, you are simply fucking retarded, man. Everybody that knows Shannon know, nigga, what the fuck it is. See, you the only dumb bitch because you the newcomer. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. And I'm tired of fucking keep arguing with you about some motherfuckers that I know don't belong to me. And as far as you lying about my motherfucking people saying that whole shit, stop playing with me, bro. Try that reverse psychology on another nigga, not me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You just want to make up some fuck shit, dog. Stop playing with me, man. And you wonder why. You wonder why. You want a motherfucker to do everything, but you ain't motherfucking changing. I'm tired of your fucking crazy.
You hear this, man, you guys? You hear him going off? Do you hear the escalation in his voice and he's behind bars for this shit? He's telling the fiance that she's the newcomer. and he knows nothing. That she's the newcomer, and he knows nothing. All right, you hear this shit? Listen to this motherfucker.
Crazy ass dog. Gave you a motherfucking ring, bitch, and you think you done went fucking retarded. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not that nigga, man. Stop playing with me.
Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking people? Your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you? He asked me that. Along with him saying, your sister said, oh, you know, your brother had another baby. And he said, I don't care. I don't want to know about no more kids this man done had. So who the fuck lying? You think I'm gonna just come off the top of my head with some bullshit? Bitch, ain't nobody got a motherfucking lie to you. And like the motherfucker I said, bitch, you just gave me that motherfucking ring because you know I don't want your ass.
Thank you for using Tony.
Huh?
My guy, what's up, man?
Not shit, man. What's happening?
Not shit, man. How you feeling? My bad, I missed your call. I was working like a motherfucker.
I figured they said you was up there, man. They said something, man.
Yeah, you know it.
What's up, my nigga? Who is that, huh? What's up, boy?
You know it.
Hey, shit. Man, I'm calling.
Now compare his voice. Listen on the first call versus the second one. Now, okay? All right. Now this is Jarvis Butson King. I guess his friend King or whatever. His jail call, and I hear his voice clearly, and compare his voice on the first call versus now how he is now. This is how he was talking to her. All right. The nerve of him, how he was talking to her. She's the newcomer.
Man, you bitch, they put my money on my fucking books, bro.
Oh, yeah, take a minute for them to put that shit on there. Even if you walk in with it, man, they be playing crazy.
Yeah,
I swear to God. Hey, you got a machine and shit. You show you straight, you need something. I mean, I'm not getting a couple hours for you.
Yeah, I have money on my books, nigga. I came in with money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they put this shit on my hookup. I was up on the tab. I didn't come up $0. That's some bullshit.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
How is it, though?
Man, that's some bullshit. I'm really gonna be quarantined on this whole shit, bro.
Oh, yeah, they got you on that quarantine club for how long? 3 days?
I don't know how long, nigga. Shit, I'm about to be the only one in this bitch on my part.
You say, what happened?
I said, shit, I'm about to be the only one. Remember me and young, you know, this all told me on this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Look at it.
Huh?
No, I was asking what that customer means. Man, listen. You straight?
Yeah, good, my nigga.
Huh?
So yeah, I'm good, oh shit, yeah. You got passion number, right?
Yeah.
So then I need you to call her one day, nigga, and get that truck up there, nigga. Get my phone up there back seat, bro.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to get the truck up there. What will tell her?
So you gotta, you fuck around and lost the car up there too when we was moving the radio
Okay.
on the seat.
We have 1 minute remaining for this call.
Reach my hand that back seat.
Where? Yeah.
So you reach my hand that back seat, bro. The box right straight behind the middle of that back seat, bro.
Okay, under it or in the back or in the back
In
thing?
the back, like right in the back of the seat, bro.
Okay.
I'm not second, bro.
You know you took the key?
You guys hear him though? Do you hear him? Like, this man is diabolical. Okay, we even got to come up for another word for that, because the way he's talking, like, all of them knew. Okay, all of them knew what's going on. Ain't thanks for coming. All of them knew. They're all guilty. You understand me? All of them. Come out the bushes, y'all. Shit. Yeah, and you know what? Anybody can hit the link too. Remember, this is an open panel. Hold on 1 second. Let me get that link for you real quick. All these motherfuckers knew. They all knew. Period. I'm gonna play the rest of this motherfucking tape. And then I'm gonna get the aunt real quick, and you guys gonna see her on trial spill it. She tells it all. She tells it all. She tells how Shannon knew, how the grandma knew, and said he's a changed man. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All your motherfucking victims, you are not a changed man. You are a man that is full of SA, and that is your thing with little kids, babies. And you accidentally, and you know what and you know what else they reported is that he was looking up how to, do home like abortions and shit like that. And that he probably tried to do an abortion on her and accidentally killed her. And that's what happened. It went too far, and he accidentally, killed her, offed her. And then he had to go ahead and get rid of her. That was another theory that they put out there. Okay? Allegedly. Here we go, this alleged shit. Alleged nothing. You took her life, period. Like, this is the shit. Like, this is the shit. We have to, the mom, you know what? Her too. She's a diabolical demon. She needs to go wherever he goes. She's going. The grandma's going. Like, you know what? The aunt knowing all this information. Here's my question for the aunt, because she's telling on everybody. Did you know too? Because if you knew too, you need to go too, even though you telling. Give her a year or two off, but your ass need to go too, because you could have done something about it. You can't be telling on everybody now. If you knew like them, your ass is you need to go too. Yeah, you too. Let's listen to the rest of the tape. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Hell no, let's go. I ain't gonna hold you.
You took the key to the gate. It's the same key. I don't have that key to it. Yeah, you do. It's the same key to the lock and stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Yeah, it's the same key. Now, you know, I got to put the money on the phone later, man. When I get around, baby, I have to put the credit card. You? It's all like I said, you get it on that. I told my wife and how to bring up the key. No, I don't need it though. This shit's the same one I got it. So I don't need it right now anyway. This is when I get the scrap out of there. Okay.
And Mr. Wright, were you successful in getting that cell phone from the vehicle like Mr. Budd asked you to?
She came up there, but no, I wasn't successful. It wasn't there.
Wasn't there? Okay.
When we say she, who you referring to?
Tasha.
And who's Taki that you know of?
His baby mom.
Okay. Did you look for it in the vehicle?
Yeah, I looked for it.
Okay. And you were unsuccessful in finding it?
Yes.
And Mr. O'Donnell?
Here's the court recording your name right here, and then I'll swear you in. Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, no truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes. Watch your step. And once you get situated, you can hold that whole microphone with the little white cap on it in your lap, or just link to it.
Now,
Just tell you about it.
Now, this is going to be right here. This is the fiance. She's testifying in court real quick, confirming their relationship. All right. So listen real quick.
May I proceed?
Yes.
Thank you. Could you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Tashiana Davis.
And Ms. Davis, I want to ask you about someone by the name of Jarvis Butts. Do you know that person?
Yes.
And how do you know Mr. Butts?
He was my fiance.
And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you point to him and identify a piece of clothing that he's wearing?
He's right there with a green top on.
For the record, the witness has identified the defendant, Jarvis Butts, in this matter.
So reflective.
Thank you. And how long, you said he was your fiance.
Yes.
How long in total have you known Mr. Butts?
4 years.
And
2019.
2019?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
And when did you become engaged?
2023.
And can you tell us a little bit about the nature of that relationship? Do you have any children with him? Things like that.
No children.
Okay. And would Mr. Butts sometimes stay over at your house?
Yes.
How often would that happen?
Pretty often, but we didn't live together.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to January of 2024 and February of 2024. Did there come a time when Jarvis Butts asked you to drive him to court?
Yes.
And when was that?
February 7th.
Of 24?
Yes.
And was there a time before that that you had to drive him to court?
Yes.
And when was that?
January, I think it was the 9th.
Okay.
It was in January.
So you've at least driven him to court twice?
Yes.
And let's talk about the January 9th date that you drove him. What was the reason he wasn't driving himself? Why were you driving him?
Because he thought he was gonna have to turn himself in then for another case, and then they rescheduled it.
Okay, so on the 9th, he was supposed to turn himself in, but didn't actually end up doing that?
Correct.
Okay. And then on the 7th, did he ask you to drive him to court again?
Yes.
And what was the reason that you drove him to court on the 7th?
Because he was supposed to turn himself in.
And did he end up turning himself in on the 7th?
Yes.
Okay. When you were driving him on the 7th of February 2024, first, what kind of car do you drive?
2005 Suburban.
And what color is it?
Tan.
And when you were driving him to court, who else was with you, if anyone?
Nobody.
Just you and Mr. Butts?
Yes.
And when you were driving him to court, did you ask him about his cell phone?
Yes.
What did you ask him?
I said, where's your phone?
And what was his response when you asked him that question?
He left it at home.
And did you have any other conversation regarding his phone on the 7th when you were driving him to court?
No.
And what did he, you said he did turn himself in?
Yes.
And so you drove back home, correct?
Yes.
Did you eventually have some contact with the police department?
Yes.
And where were you when you had that contact?
In the hospital.
And what did they ask you about generally?
Did I know anything about a missing child?
Also, we heard the call that allegedly took place between Jarvis Butts and his fiance. You've also seen the video of him talking to King while he was in jail. Now I want you to tell me if you think that that's Jarvis. Of course, he mentioned Shannon, who we know is Shannon Harris, and they have 5 kids together. So do you think it's Jarvis?
And your attorney with your mask on and taking vigorous notes. I want you to pay attention and listen to everything I have to say. I have been trying to figure out for the last 5 days, you. At one point, I thought you were cognitively impaired in the beginning of this exam. And then maybe you had the brain of a 10-year-old, and that's why you were doing such things. But as I heard more and more testimony, you're just the true definition of a pedophile. Watching you laugh and brag about all the women you have with different women and the children and the girlfriends, and making babies to groom them and having them in your presence, cleaning up your shop, and the little girls around you, has landed you here today. You groomed Ziyah. You played mind games with her. We all heard that. You controlled her emotionally. She was exposed to so much at such a young age. The text messages between you two were disgusting to hear. And to think that she had you saved in her phone as babe for life. Ziyah deserved so much more. And while I mentioned other people that failed her, Jarvis Butts, you were the monster in this whole picture. She did deserve love from her parents and everyone who was in her life. She was ignored, she was neglected, and you took complete advantage of that. She wanted someone to love her, and she will never know what that feels like. Your children deserve more. As much as defense counsel has raised issues on count 1, all that has done is raise the question of fact for the trier of fact, which means that this will be for a jury or a judge to hear in Third Circuit. I pray for the healing of all the victims and the young girls and possibly boys who have come into contact with you. As a community, we should look at this case as a prime example of how much work we have to do when it comes to protecting our children and especially our Black girls.
Now, so you guys, let's just take a minute real quick and take that in. So, what do we know? He is diabolical, correct? Sick man. Love this judge, exactly. Oh shit, the camera's almost up. Yeah, love this judge, exactly. 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 You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we have to, this man is sick. So I'm gonna take you somewhere else. I'm gonna take you guys real quick. So here's my thing. My thing is this right here. If the even though the aunt is telling now on everybody, right? She's telling on everybody. So even if she knew, she needs to go with them too. All right? She needs to go with them too. All right? And now we're gonna play something else. We're gonna go ahead and play her on the stand because she talked about it too. So she's part of it. Like I said, she needs to go ahead and do what? She needs to go with them too. It needs to be her turn. Period, point blank. It needs to be her motherfucking turn. So let's go ahead and get her and let me show you a piece of her and what she decided she was going to do because she felt some type of way. All right? All right? Because my feeling is that if you feel like that, it's your turn too. And we need to get her ass. So she needs to go too, if she knew about it. So let's just take it here and let's share the screen and let's listen to what she had to say. And let's go ahead and share the screen with you guys. Hold on 1 second. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Yeah, I'm gonna show it. Yeah, I'm taking the banner down. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I just didn't want to show that because that wasn't my content. We don't do strikes over here. All right, now, so let's show this one. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, you got it.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes. Okay. Watch your step, please. Have a seat.
You want speaking to this mic, you pick it up and hold it in your lap.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Ripley.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. Could you please state your name for the record?
Shannon Harris,
And Ms. Harris, how old are you?
31.
And back on January, or in January 2024, where did you live?
With my mom, resides with my mother,
With your mother? Okay, who's your mom?
Annette Harris,
And without telling me the exact address, what street did you live on?
Detroit.
And do you have any children?
Yes,
How many kids do you have?
5.
And do all your kids have the same dad?
Yes,
Who's their dad?
Jarvis Butts.
Brad Schimmel called himself Wisconsin's top cop, but as a prosecutor, Schimmel repeatedly cut deals with sexual predators. He even let a man who sexually assaulted 2 children go free with no jail time. Tell Brad Schimmel, sexual predators don't deserve leniency.
And do you see Jarvis Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
You're not.
Can you point to him and tell me the color of the clothing that he's wearing?
Green, well, whatever. Green.
Green. Your Honor, would the record reflect the witnesses identified the defendant in this case?
So reflected.
Thank you, Judge. And you said your mom's name is in that. Do you have any sisters?
Yes, 2.
What are their names?
Kenyatta Harris and Marquita Harris.
Are they older, younger, something else?
Oh, there. Marquita is a twin. She's my twin, same age.
And Kenyatta's older?
Yes.
Do you have any nieces or nephews?
Yes.
Do you know someone named Ziyah Harris?
Yes.
What's your relationship to her?
My relationship to her, she is my niece. I'm her aunt.
Okay. And whose daughter is she?
My older sister is Kenyatta Harris.
And did you have any nicknames for Ziyah?
Yes. We all called her Tudda.
And is that Tudda?
Yes.
And did Ziyah ever know Jarvis through you?
Yes.
And when did Ziyah and Jarvis first meet?
When she was little, like age 2.
And can you kind of describe the relationship between Ziyah and Jarvis?
Should be just the uncle and the niece relationship, no more than that.
How often would Jarvis be around like at your house with you?
He will call or say, can he come see the kids, or the kids will ask, can he see their dad?
Vida,
And he will
welcome to the
come
chat.
either to
Vida,
my house where I used to live or
miss
at my
you.
mother's.
Would Ziyah ever be around?
All the kids would be around.
To your knowledge, would Ziyah ever text Jarvis?
From my knowledge, no, unless I will have her to text.
But to your knowledge, you didn't know of any kind of separate outside relationship?
No.
Would there ever be times where, where did you know Jarvis Butts to work?
Pardon?
Where did you know Jarvis Butts to work?
Where did I know him to work at?
Yes.
He worked at 2 different locations. The first location would be on East Warren, and the other location would be on Gratiot and Connor.
And what were those locations?
Those are the auto repair shop.
Would you ever know Ziyah to help Jarvis Butts at his shop?
Yes, he will call me and say, hey, if I can get our daughter and Ziyah to come and work up at the shop. And I would say, let me ask my mom first regarding Ziyah.
And which daughter of yours would that be?
That would be my oldest, Janiyah.
Would you ever know Ziyah to go to Jarvis's shop alone?
No.
Whose birthday is on or around September 26th?
That's my my 4th oldest birthday.
Do you recall a birthday party on September 26th of 2022?
Yes.
And was Jarvis there?
No.
Okay. And that would have been his son's birthday party?
Yes.
Were there ever times that you would text Jarvis off of a text now number?
The only time I would text Jarvis off a text now number is if my phone is off.
Now, you guys listen carefully. I want you guys to listen carefully to this because, like I said, she's given the information, right? And she's given some details. You know what I mean? If you guys have already seen it, great. If you haven't, I want you to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because she's given some real details. And if she knew about it, she got to go too. All of them got to get slid like a lunch tray because it seems like all these family members knew. Vita, welcome back to the chat. Yes, we missed you so much. I'm so glad you are here. What's going on, Vita? We love you. So glad you're here. Welcome. And welcome everybody in the bushes too. Welcome everybody. Listen up though. I'm trying not to play it straight through, but I really want you to hear it. I'll do a little commentary in between, but I don't want to talk too much because I want to just let you guys hear it for yourself. So let's go ahead and get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah. I want to know. Yeah. If you know about a bitch, yo ass need to go too. Yeah. If she knew about it, let's go, bitch. You need to go too. Uh-huh.
Other than that, no.
And do you recall the numbers that you would text Jarvis from?
Yes.
Okay. And does a 586-510-5161 sound familiar?
Yes.
And what number is that?
That used to be my old number.
And is that number that you would text Jarvis from?
Yes.
And what about a 586-842-4504?
That was the number before this number.
Before the 510 number?
Correct.
Okay. And is that a number you would also text Jarvis from?
Correct.
And what number did you have for Jarvis Butts?
The 313-585-8719.
And did you have any numbers for Ziyah?
It was a funny looking area code. The area code was a 231.
Okay. I want to show you some messages from People's Exhibit 16 and ask you some questions about them, okay?
Okay.
Miranda, may I approach?
Yes.
I'm going to direct you to messages on or about June 27th of 2023. Do you recall those messages? Did you send any of those messages to Jarvis Butts?
No.
Okay. And do you know, I believe there's a phone number here that's highlighted. Whose phone number do you know that to be?
Jarvis Butts.
Okay. And you don't recall ever sending any of those messages?
No.
Okay. And now I want to direct you to messages from June 28th of 2023. How about any of these? Did you send any of these to Jarvis Butts?
No.
What about any messages from July 2nd of 2023? Did you send any of those messages?
No.
What about messages from August 26th of 2023? Did you send any of those to Jarvis Butts?
I'm sorry, was there 26?
August 26th.
No. These aren't my messages.
Did Jarvis Butts ever tell you that Ziyah texted him to meet up on January 9th of 2024?
No.
Did you tell Jarvis Butts about not being able to locate Ziyah on January 9th of 2024?
Yes.
And tell me, how did you tell him that?
I called him. He didn't answer. I sent him a message asking him, have he seen Tuda and whereabouts? And I said no Tuda, and he responded back. Oh, wow.
I didn't hear what you said. The last part.
Last part, I had, I texted him. Well, at first I called him. He didn't answer. The second time I sent him a message, still no.
Now, listen, you guys, I'm going to say this. I feel like the family, they said one thing and then they did another, right? Okay, so we're reporting her and all that stuff. Like they reported her allegedly the next day, okay? Allegedly the next day, as far as her missing, okay? But they knew already. They knew something went wrong. I mean, I think they tried to give her a home abortion. That's what I think. Now this is, I don't know. And something went wrong, or they planned it. They planned to go ahead and take her life because she was pregnant by him. And he was more important than that 13-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? And she was a beautiful young girl. Beautiful young girl. Like, I'll pull the thumbnail off my other page because that's what happened. I went live on my other page and I was mad. And it was all mixed up. But anyway, I'll pull the thumbnail off, but she was a beautiful young girl. Oh my gosh. We have to protect our kids. You know what I'm saying? You got these motherfuckers testifying as preliminaries already. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like the family knew too much. If they all knew, CPS didn't do their job, period. Yeah, trigger warning. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, this is for educational purposes. I'm going to educate you absolutely with this trial. This trial, we're going down the rabbit hole. You know why? Because this man has 20 kids, and I bet you he has about 40 victims. How much you want to bet that some victims are going to come out more than the 2 girls that we know about? Okay? Absolutely. 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 I'll bet money on that. And Trig always pays her debt. So yeah, we bet. I'm paying it. Ask Ahmad, $200 last year on the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to go down the rabbit hole. He has other victims. Trust Trig when I say he does. He does. Okay? And we're going to go down the rabbit hole with this one. We need these girls to speak out. So he never gets out. He never gets a parole. Nothing, you guys. This right here, this family is sick. The family's sick because they knew that he was a pedophile. They knew that he was a convicted sexual offender. Okay, they knew that. Okay, for 12 years he was a sexual offender, and they let him in the house and said, oh, he's a changed man. But then they knew that he was messing around with Ziyah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew that. And they let it happen. They knew it. It was right in front of their face. Shannon had 5 other kids and knew it. I blame her. I blame the grandma, too. She is guilty as shit. She needs to go to jail. All of them. They knew about it. They hid it. It was a family secret. They all complicit to the crime. That's correct. Absolutely beyond a reasonable doubt. Oh, let me pin the link. There's that link right there for anybody that wants to come up and real quick, you know what I mean? Make it quick because we ain't staying on here for 2 hours today. Yeah, but let me tell you, they're complicit in this crime, you guys. I can play bits and pieces of every single damn thing that's coming up. I want the latest shit, though. I want the latest shit. Because listen, they know too much. I got this from Law and Crime. They know too much. Way too much. I'm sorry. You heard that jail call. He checking Shannon, telling her that she's a newcomer. A newcomer? Really? She's a newcomer and she got 5 kids by you and she's a newcomer? So then if she's a newcomer, then you guys tell me then what doesn't she know if she's a newcomer? Because she knew that you were essaying her daughter. And she knew that you got her daughter pregnant. You guys were going to cover it up like it was a boyfriend first, remember? Allegedly. All right? Allegedly. Let's say that. All right? Fuck allegedly. We know what happened. She knows what happened. You know what I'm saying? The auntie knows what happened. The aunt is telling it all. What's her damn name? The aunt, the great aunt is speaking out, okay? She is telling it all. She is telling it all, okay? The kids with Shannon, everything. The great aunt. What is her damn name? I don't know her name, but I'm gonna figure it out. Annette Harris is a damn grandma. What's the great aunt's name? Anybody know the great aunt's name? I'll figure it out. It's okay. I'll have it on the next stream. But yeah, we're gonna be going live probably twice. I'm going live on this. I'm gonna just keep on going live on this. Okay, there's the link for anybody that has anything they want to add to this, you guys. But they know they knew about this. Yes, because she got a ring. Because she got a ring. Sickening. Yeah, absolutely. The whole family. Listen, the whole family, is sick. You know what I'm saying? The whole family's sick to even let that man in there like that. And then to take her life, Shannon needs to go to jail. I don't know why Shannon's not in handcuffs. I mean, she should be in handcuffs too. Absolutely. She knew where that girl was. She knew that her baby was dead. She already knew. And the grandma knew too. The great aunt, my question is, did she know? I don't know. Does she know? Play some more. Play some more, I guess.
He replied back, oh, wow.
Okay, thank you.
Her name's Shannon Harris. Shannon Harris is the great aunt. Ziya's Harris aunts. Shannon Harris. That's who she is.
And Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
And just for record references, I'm showing her what's going to be proposed, People's Exhibit 48. Ms. Harris, those text messages that you just referenced, do you see those on this page?
Yes.
Okay. And so it's fair to say you stated to Mr. Butts, well, first of all, whose phone number is this at the top?
The phone number is my old telephone number.
Okay. And who is the phone number below that?
Jarvis Butts.
Okay. And is this, I guess, do these fairly and accurately represent these two messages? 3, 4, 6 messages sent between you and Mr. Butts on January 9th, 2024 through January 11th, 2024.
The first page is, yes, it's correct. Second page is correct. Yes.
Okay. And so on January 9th, like you had indicated before, you had stated that you told him that there was still no tuna.
Correct.
Okay. And you said he responded, oh, wow.
Correct.
Okay. And on January 11th, was Ziyah still missing?
Yes.
Okay. And did you ask Mr. Butts to do something?
At this point, I just asked that if she's going to read from the text message, just admit the exhibit.
I
An
can.
issue with moving to admit?
No, Judge. These fairly and accurately represent text messages between you and your phone to Jarvis and his phone between, well, they start back earlier. Some from December 3rd, 2023 through January 21st of 2024. These fairly and accurately represent text messages between
Yes.
you and your phone to Mr. Butts and his phone?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 48. Objection.
Okay, they'll be admitted.
Thank you, Judge. So on January 11th, did you ask Mr. Butts to do something?
Yes.
And what is it that you asked him to do?
I asked him, can he share the missing flyer on his Facebook page?
Okay. And did you send him a copy of that missing flyer?
Yes.
Okay. And to backtrack just a little bit, on December 3rd, 2023, do you recall sending messages asking Mr. Butts if he needed Ziyah for anything?
Yes, I do remember.
Okay. So do you remember this text on the first page of People's Exhibit 48?
Yes, I do remember this message.
Okay. And did you send that message?
Yes.
Okay. And what did the message say?
Tilla said, do you still need her too?
Okay. And do you know what is that referring to?
It was, Tilla had asked me to contact Jarvis and see if he still needed them to clean up.
Okay. And that would be to clean up his shop?
Yes.
Okay. And to fast forward, on January 21st of 2024, you sent some messages to Mr. Butts. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. And can you read these last 3 messages?
These last 3 messages is, to be honest, these messages I seen into the inbox to you, I really don't know what to believe anymore. Stay away, Ramon, I mean it. The next message is, I don't know what to say, or to its own. Says, this shit doesn't sit right with me. Call it what you want. I'm good, period. It says, this for life. Nigga, I thought about it, and you can pass it. And don't call me, no need to explain shit. I already see it.
Okay. So you were referencing some messages that you saw in Tada's inbox.
Correct.
Tell me, how did you see some messages? Well, first of all, where were these messages, where were they at?
The day of, Officer Gardner came to pick up Naziah's tablet. My mom asked me to put it on the charger. I put it on the charger. Officer Gardner, after that, Officer Gardner called and said she's on her way.
Hearsay. Without saying what.
Okay, I'm sorry. The officer had called and said that they was on their way to come
Still
pick up
hearsay.
the tablet.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Sustain as far as hearsay.
yes, thank you, Judge. Okay, continue.
So before the tablet was picked up, I looked inside Tilla's tablet. She has 2 passwords that I normally know. So one of them is referenced for her brother's birthday, and the other one is referenced from my password. So I put the first password in, it didn't work. So I put the second password in. So the first thing I went to was Instagram, which I was scrolling. And I seen Jarvis Butt's Instagram page. I clicked on his page and I seen 2 messages.
Okay, and what were the messages that you saw? Who were they between, first of all?
Naziah, my niece, and Jarvis.
Okay, and what were the messages that you seen?
It was roughly 2 messages that I have seen that I can recall. States.
I'm gonna object to this as hearsay. They have not been admitted, and the messages themselves would be the evidence. Were they of any, were the messages of a sexual nature?
No.
Okay, and you said you saw 2 messages.
Yes.
Okay, did you see anything else?
It was two sent pictures, but you can't really make anything out. There wasn't nothing there, but it was a picture was sent.
Okay. What did seeing those messages, what did they cause you to do?
Well, when I see no messages, I called him and Jarvis Butts.
Okay.
Called him while he was at work, asked him, what is these messages I seen between you and my niece? And he said, what messages? So there's 2 particular messages that states out and there's a picture. And he stated that, I don't know, these messages, I told him what the messages were. And he said it was probably our children was messaging him. And I stated no, because I know how our children will text.
Okay. And reading those messages, is that what caused you to text
Mr. Butts, yes.
Mr. Butts, in that you've seen the messages in the inbox, you don't really know what to believe anymore?
Correct.
Okay. One second, Rich. So, Sharon, I want to take you back to January 9th. Were you home that day?
Yes.
Okay. And did you see Ziyah that day?
My senior did that morning, correct.
Okay. And do you remember what she was wearing at all?
Her coat and her uniform at the time, she had on some blue jeans. I don't really recall the outfit. I just know the coat she had on.
And what was the coat that she had on?
She had on, it was a 90s coat with all the characters on it.
Okay. And you recall seeing her wearing that the morning of January 9th?
Correct.
And Your Honor, may I approach people's already admitted exhibit 2?
Yes.
I'm going to show you people's exhibit 2. Can you tell me, do you recognize a coat in this photo?
Yes.
And whose coat do you recognize that to be?
Nazia's.
Okay. Now, after you were when you saw Ziyah that morning, what did you do the rest of the morning?
Nothing. I was at home with my mom and my 2 children.
And do you ever leave the house at any point that day?
No. I was at the house the whole entire day.
And do you know what time Ziyah would normally get home from school?
On certain days, she will stay for after school, and then on certain days she will come home. The days she will stay for after school is 6, and the days that she don't is at 3 o'clock.
Okay. And on January 9th, do you know if Ziyah had the after school program?
Yes. At that time, my mom took her out of the after school program, so she will come home directly at 3 o'clock.
Okay. And were you home at 3 o'clock?
Yes.
And did you see Ziyah come home?
No.
Okay. And did you see her come home at all the rest of the night?
No.
Okay. Did you leave at any point after 3 o'clock?
No.
Okay. Did you, yes, when Ziyah didn't come home, did that cause you to experience or feel any type of way?
It did. When she didn't come home is when my mom went to go pick up the other 2 children from the after school program. They knocked on the door and they had asked a question and said,
Objection. Sounds like hearsay.
Was it, you have a response or?
A question isn't hearsay technically.
I think she said.
Just a question?
Yes.
She was getting ready to say a question. Okay,
What was the question?
The 2 children had asked me, Mom said, did
That's the hearsay.
Ziyah come home?
The hearsay is mom said. Okay, so were you asked directly whether Ziyah came home?
So my mom was still in the car. I was inside the house. They was coming to the house, walking up to the door. When I opened the door, they asked me, Mom said, did Ziyah come home? I said, no.
And was Ziyah home at all?
No.
Okay. And did you do any sort of looking for Ziyah that night?
Yes.
What did you do?
I called my twin sister. I called some of her friends that I know that stays close by. If they had seen Ziyah, heard from Ziyah and everything. And when I reached out to my sister, she said no. Her friend said no. So after that, I asked my mom, did she want me to call police? She said no, she will take it up in the morning.
Okay. Just one second.
So let's say this shit. I feel like you guys with the damn aunt, I feel like she's telling it, but she's trying to keep her damn hands a little clean. Do you know what I mean? Does anybody else feel that way? Or am I missing something? I feel that way. I feel like she's telling it, but like she's, making sure that she keeps her hands clean. You feel me? I feel like she's, keeping her hands clean, like, yeah, I did this, I did that, but, this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying? But she's telling it, but she's making sure that her hands are not dirty as she's telling it. Because I feel like they're all accomplices to this girl losing her life, period, point blank. Let's be 100. So I think she's keeping her motherfucking hands clean, period. And she's making sure that she stay out this bitch. She don't care. She's keeping her hands clean. And I don't know. I don't know if she knew about the abuse before, but if she's an aunt and everybody else knew, I don't know why she wouldn't know. She had to have seen some signs if she was around her. Does anybody You know what I'm saying? She had to see some signs. You can't tell me that she didn't see the girl's pregnant and she's the aunt. So, you know what I mean? You can't tell me she fell for the bullshit with the boyfriend because she knew the girl didn't have a boyfriend. I mean, so I don't know. My question is if you're the aunt, I know you've seen it. So how are your hands clean? Because now you're telling it on the stand. I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. So here's half the tape. We're gonna play the other half on part 3 because this is a 40-minute tape, and I told you we're not going 2 hours. We want an hour and 22 minutes today because I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you with this shit. We're gonna go with the next part 3. We are gonna go part 3. We're gonna keep going because I want some new. I want another fresh look at this too. You know, I want another eye on this because I want some more fresh content on this. You know what I mean? I want to see what else is going on. I mean, I want some more leaked tapes of him, letting Shannon know, that she's a newcomer to the game. He got 5 kids with her. Do you know what I mean? I want to know about that. I want to get some more leaked tapes. He also has a leaked tape of him in jail. Apparently in jail that he was talking to a man. I guess they set him up. So they wired up one of the guys in prison. Now, this is all alleged. I've seen it this morning, though. So I am going to get that tape tonight. And I may go live tonight. Probably not, though, because it is Sunday. I'm trying to chill. But I'm trying to chill. But I might come back and see you guys. But it probably won't be tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. All right, but listen, there is a leak tape out there, so I may grab it and go live real quick. If I grab it tonight, I might go live and play it. But listen, check this out. There is a leaked tape out there of one of the guys being wired up in prison, and Mr. Butts running his mouth. They said he can't stop talking, and he was asking them, "Why'd you kill her? Why'd you have to kill her and all this stuff?" He's telling them why. You know what I'm saying? And he's telling everything. So there's a leak tape out there. So I'm thinking about going and getting that, and playing that for you. So you can hear him tell the guy why he had to kill her and all that stuff. And that he got her pregnant. Yeah. So yeah, now that's allegedly. I did hear it this morning. So I am going to kind of grab that and play that too. So yeah, you guys, let's look forward to that too. Because yeah, he's talking real crazy on that damn tape this morning. When I heard that shit just fired me up. Like, let's go ahead and go live real quick. And let's go ahead and pop up real quick, and get into it real quick. So yeah, you guys, it is an open panel. So if anybody wants to say anything, the link is pinned in the chat. I believe I did pin it. I'm going to get out of here. If not, because, I'm going to see you again. We are going to go part 3. But, let's do a little panel. Maybe we'll go panel tonight. But, we are going to we are going to be playing a new game, just so you know. All right, on the next live, Mrs. Prima Donna made this game up, actually. And it's a pretty fun game, okay? So I will tell you about the game right now. Prima Donna says that we're going to play a drinking game, okay? This is what she wants to do. And she says you guys are going to pick 2 or 3 words that every time I say the same word, because I repeat myself. So she said every time I say the same 3 words that you guys pick, I'm going to have to take a shot. Okay? That's going to be the game. Okay? Now, if I take a shot, I'm going to make y'all take a shot with me because that ain't going to be fair. So I'm going to be drunk by like the first 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Because I always say, you know what I mean? So it's going to be that right there. You know what I mean? I'm going to be drunk the first 5 minutes of the stream. And sure, you don't like to be getting on here all drunk and inebriated and shit. But that is a pretty good game. So we are going to be playing that game, you guys. Look forward to that game. It is coming up. We are going to be playing that game this week. I was going to play it with you tonight. So if you guys do want to play that game, let me know. We are going to get into that. So yeah, we are going to be playing that game. I will post it. I wanted to do it members only, but yeah, members only game like that. That would be dope. Yeah, members only where, yeah, they can see me like that because we don't want everybody to be able to see, right? So we might do it just for members only, the drinking game. But I want everybody to do it and have a good time. So, yeah, we might do that. So we'll have everybody be able to do it and have a good time. But make sure you guys get back into your membership. It's 99 cents. I'm not going to even change the price. So everybody can get a membership. So go ahead, go ahead and hit the membership button, you guys. Make sure you guys join the membership. Go ahead and join Trig Nation. And I got my Mob Nation. That's what they want to be called. Mob Nation. That's what the mods are being called now. So, you know, I got Mob Nation in the house. Beat it. Thank you so much for joining us. Yaya, thank you for being here as well. And Cyrus, thank you for popping up and popping in and showing up. You guys, I appreciate you guys so much for being here and rocking with me. Thank you for everybody in the bushes, you know, all the hate watchers, and also just people that just want to be in the bushes and chill and just not, you know, just watch. So I appreciate you guys, but we are going to follow this case, you guys. We are Ziyah Harris Part 2, you guys, but we are going to get on a panel too. So we are going to start up a panel on the next one. But the next thing we are going to do is play the game. So we are going to play the game and we are going to take a vote. So go ahead and check out my community page. I will be posting it tonight, asking you guys what day you guys want to play the game. And you guys are going to take a poll and tell me what day you want to play the game. All right. So look for that. Please go ahead and go to my community wall and go ahead and take a vote of what day you want to play the game. And we're going to post that game. We're going to play it on the next live. Okay. All right. So anything new does break with Ziyah Harris, we are going to go ahead and just go live. We're not going to schedule it. We're just going to go live. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Beta 2, thank you. It's good to see you. You guys, we love you. But we're going to get the hell up out of here. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, you guys, and supporting the channel. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my backup channel. You Can't Sit With Us. All right. Go ahead and do that, you guys. Get us over there until we have our little 4K together now. All right. So we can put them together now. All right. So get over there and subscribe to You Can't Sit With Us too. Okay. That's a dope ass channel too. We haven't done a lot on it, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. We'll hurry up. But you know, we're about to get out of here. Let me go ahead and share real quick. Hold on. Let's get the hell up out of here. And we will see you guys soon. Hold on. I don't want to be on screen. I want to share something else. But I love you guys. You guys hit that like button on your way out. And I'm going to play a little something for you. And I'm out of here.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
Hey, we done came a long way, traveled down the wrong way. They ain't find no shell cases, thankful for the cold case. Thankful for the prostitutes, assuming that we soulmates. Thankful for the big homie, coached me through the dope game. Pluggers clutter both chains, Euros hugging both lanes. Caught up in the style of living, couldn't if I want to change. Hang out on the porch, we yay, out on bill, forced to pray. God is good, God is great, I thank you for another day. Thank you for this 100K, thank you for my girly face. I was too broke to ever visualize the world this way. Trapped inside a world of pain. I trap for every quarter game. I don't do this shit for fame. Bitch, I do this shit for gang. Since when I go against the grain. Gave them niggas sticks to bang. Help them niggas get them chains and show the hood a different way. Bust it down and deviate it. Everybody seeing paper. I just wanna see you make it. Incubators 80, baby. One up top, Aki, something stocky in the choppy. Fat Wally for Brodowski off of Oxy, Betty Moppy. Pour for wacky vision. Cloudy sleepwalking, pull for wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking. One up top, Aki, something stocky in the choppy. Fat Wally from Brodowski off of Oxy, Betty Moppy. Pull for wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking. Pull for wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking. Harlem trials and tribulations, bail enhancements and arraignments, affidavits and them statements, waiting games, so I waited. The numbers double up when niggas label gang related. Plus I'm in and out of family court for doodle, shit was crazy. Child protective services, only thing could break me. Family of a murder victim, only reason you should hate me. I've been feeling smothered lately, blood called me for the Yankee. He ain't even called to thank me for that put on I just gave him. I miss my brother Deeds, only if them bullets grazed me. With no hatred in my heart until that happened, that's what changed me. My last trip to Quentin for that Yiki really saved me. I was moving maniac daily on my baby, nigga. Shoot you if you make me, nigga. We finally made it, nigga. Miley Shine calling from the bounty. What you facing, nigga? Shout out to the Asian boys. I love you for them cater, nigga. Call me when you need me. Y'all forever in my favor, nigga. One up top, Aki, something stocky in the choppy. Fat Wally for Brodowski off of Oxy, Betty Moppy. Pour for wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking. Pour for wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking. One up top, Aki, something stocky in the choppy. Fat Wally for Brodowski off of Oxy, Betty Moppy. Pour for a wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking. Pour for a wacky vision, cloudy sleepwalking.